Hello there, I am a final year medical student, and today I'm randomly going to discuss like what are the books that we need to start medicine with, in the first semester, let's say in the first year. So, a lot of my friends who have just started medicine, like they have just joined a medical college, and they've been asking me what are the books they need for the first semester, let's say for the first year, and what are the topics that they need to cover up in those books. So we are just gonna go through. I've made this PPT and I hope it is helpful. So let's just go through. So the books that we need in first semester, usually all over the world in every country, it is the same. But in some university it might be a little bit different, but usually the same. So in the first semester we need cell biology and molecular biology, genetics, and biochemistry, and there we go, histology and embryology, anatomy. Cell biology and molecular biology is not basic subject, but it is the base we need to remember, and it's not even so much like it is like, let's say, just five lectures altogether, maybe let's say 5-6. And genetics, biochemistry is the basic subject, we need to remember it, and this is like very important in anatomy too. So let's just go through the topics. In cell biology, we need to remember all these topics. That is like cell and organelles, nucleus, and all these. This is later gonna help us in diseases, and it's also gonna help us in like our second, third year. So we must know this. Molecular biology, cell cycle, all the phases, and this is very important, DNA and RNA, like everything in it, structure, replication, organization, and transcription, mutation, all of it. So it is very important. Genetics, we actually, this is a very big subject, but we don't need to remember everything in genetics, because for medicine we only need to know like just few things, cytogenetic disorder, Mendelian inheritance, all those laws, and cystic fibrosis, but other stuff we are also going to learn in biochemistry later on, so we don't need to worry about that. In biochemistry, this is basic subject, as I already said. We have to remember everything in it, but we must remember pH, protein, and the types and the structures, electrolysis, Krebs cycle, gluconeogenesis, glycogen metabolism and storage diseases, fatty acid and triglyceride, synthesis of ketone bodies, vitamins and their deficiencies, related disorders, and all those. We can also use the book like Kaplan. They have all the topics too. And embryology and histology, usually it is taught as one subject, but in some countries it will also be like two different subjects, but whatever it is. So what are the topics that we need to know? Cell cycle, meiosis, gametogenesis and oogenesis, female reproductive cycle, fertilization and development of the embryo, fetal circulation, important too. Histology, in histology we need to know like about cell membrane, types of tissues, how do they look, like connective tissue and epithelial tissue, membrane transport mechanism, bone marrow, and histology of the blood cells. We have to know all this. And systemic histology of liver, heart, and pancreatic, GI, kidney, all those, lymph nodes, thymus, spleen, so. And finally, anatomy, very important. It is one of basic subject, so everything in anatomy we must remember. Anatomy of chest, abdomen, upper and lower limbs, anatomy, perineum and back, head and neck, or the anatomy of all this. So these are the things that we need to remember, and you can watch lectures for that, like Kaplan lectures. There's also other lectures like Dr. Najib lectures, just to help yourself. And I hope it is helpful. And if you like it, please like it and subscribe to this channel. And we're also going to upload the videos for second semester or second year, third years, like what are the books that we need and the topics that we need to cover up. And I'm also gonna come with the schedule. So if anyone needed, we can also share that one. Thank you.